The world would be 100x better without this. What is it? Humans. Okay, fine, less cynical. A. Religion. I know it can bring hope and community, but I think it has proven to be more of a thing that divides us rather than bring us together. It's great that it brings two or more people together who believe in the same thing, but often at the expense of ostracizing others. But I guess that goes for just about every extreme ideology. The internet. I'm not denying its positives like providing access to endless amounts of useful information, but I truly believe that the negatives has vastly outweighed the positives. I just think human beings aren't made for this kind of social interaction. Are we talking about the world as an Earth, or the world as in humanity? 'Cause they're entirely different things. The Earth doesn't care about cancer, or depression, for example. No global warming, for me, would make the world better. Islam? No one can change my mind. I get it. The terrorists are not really Muslims. I don't care. I have Muslim friends and co-workers. Still, the world would be better without this shit. This may be a hot take, but I'd say the internet, while it's done tons of good for the world, I still perceive it as a net negative and think we'd probably be better off without it. Guns, nukes, grenades, any kind of non-display weapons in general. It would be cool if we remembered weapons as a chapter in humanity's past, not an increasingly dangerous thing. Poverty. Everyone should have a decent, stable life and be able to provide for themselves and their children without the risk of falling into famine, sickness or homelessness. Organized religion. Lobbying and politics. Greed. Billionaires. Fossil fuel. Plastic waste. If we could get rid of these, we might have a chance on a bright future. Alcohol. I'd put it pretty high on a list of substances that have led to a lot of unnecessary deaths, etc. just in one field. Imagine how many drunk drivers have killed. Unpopular opinion, but cars and car culture. Bikes and affordable, good public transportation everywhere. Better for the planet, the wallet, so much better for urbanism. Capitalism. I shouldn't have to compete for scrapings just to pay for survival. So much technological advancement just wasted on keeping people in the dirt. Fuck life. Rapists in politics. Even if we assume it's impossible to get rid of rape entirely, surely we can agree these monsters don't belong in positions of power and authority. Dementia. Right now I'm watching this fucking disease rip my 80-year-old father apart. I'm certain there are worse things, but in my world. Fuck dementia. Influencers. I still fail to see what kind of value they add to the world. Even a simple YouTube video teaching me how to fry an egg has far more value. Internet. Think back of those times when people actually had to go out of their houses to meet people and learn how to hold a conversation. Good times. Credit, I mean like financial credit that you get from the bank like a loan. Credit literally caused the Great Depression when it was invented in America. Corruption. Imagine if every leader in the world would be work in the best interest of the people instead of having their own following and agenda. I'm surprised it's not already on here, but war is a big one for me. Nobody should have to go through the atrocities of war, especially children. Religion. The world would be so much better if people couldn't use their imaginary friend as the ultimate excuse for shitty behavior. Organized religion. They're all cults that have done and are presently doing damage to our societies, some of which is irreparable. Me, I'm a burden to my family. It will make my family life 100x better guaranteed. My family part of the world, so it's check out. Mental illness, it really sucks. Sure, some may have benefits, but they're often so niche and the downsides far outweigh them. I'll kick this off. Cancer. I watched my dad suffer horribly and finally succumb to bladder cancer at 67. Fuck cancer. Homo sapiens. Russia. The world would just improve by leaps and bounds without the Russian government. They can also keep beats. Human trafficking. Usually not for the death penalty, but for traffickers and pedophiles. Bury the fuckers alive. Humans. We're like parasites destroying our host without giving a SHT about the fact that we'll die with it. Putin. Trump. Kim Jong-un. Mohammed bin Salman. Netanyahu. Xi Jinping. Erdogan. Modi. It's a long list. I'm gonna be that edgy redditor. But religion. It's done such absurd amounts of harm to our whole species. I always say the biggest problem of humanity is ego. Just imagine how kind the world would be without it.